君だよ。
Oh. Hello! I was silent for the past 30 seconds. Oh! Hello, hello! We got some exciting stuff to do today. Well, I think it's exciting, at least. We're doing some quizzes and tier lists. We're doing some fun stuff. I'm open to ideas too. If anyone has any suggestions for tier lists or a quiz they want to do, I am completely and totally open to it. I picked out a couple that I thought about earlier today, and I was like, I kind of want to do a couple of these. I have a silly one to start off with first. I think I have a total of 6. I have 3 tier lists and 3 quizzes. I got a couple of fun ones, so we'll see how well this goes. But yeah. Alright. Why don't we go ahead and get started with it, huh? Well, then we're gonna go to my bedroom. Okay. And what I'll do is we'll transition one over here. I saw this one. I thought it was kind of silly, and maybe you'll agree with me. Let me show you what we got today. Yeah, that's right. We're doing cereal. We're doing our favorite cereal to start off with. I think that's a very goofy, silly idea. Maybe you guys will help me out with this. Okay. Let's see here. We are starting off with Rice Krispies. So, I'm gonna get real weird with this one, okay? Rice Krispies are fine, right? They're fine. Rice Krispie treats, absolutely fantastic. Rice Krispies are the classic snack crackle pop. You hear them crackling and you hear them popping. I think it's these ones at least. I have a hard time eating Rice Krispies without any sugar in it. My grandma showed this to me, and ever since she did, I had to add sugar to it. She would take a little cup of sugar, maybe not a cup, but like, it's like a little bit, and she kind of just sprinkle it all around, and as you eat the Rice Krispies, you get some little sugar bits in it. It's real good. On its own, ever since then, every time I've eaten Rice Krispies, it's been meh. So I'm gonna say it's not bad. I may end up moving it to kinda sucks, but right now we're gonna go with that. I wonder if my music's too loud. Let me know if it's too loud. Lucky Charms. Lucky Charms is really good because of the marshmallows. I don't think anyone's really arguing that point, right? I think we can all agree that Lucky Charms is really good because of its marshmallows. As a result, if you eat Lucky Charms without marshmallows, it's awful. It's terrible. Who would do that to? Who would eat Lucky Charms without the charms? It's just lucky at that point. And as you know, it can be bad luck too. So we're gonna say, I'm gonna put it with pretty good. Oreo O's. I was talking to Ava about this. I think Ava's the one who brought it up. Of what a stupid name it is. How come it's just not called? I guess you can be like, okay, so they can't just call it Oreos. But why is it called Oreo-O's? That's so goofy. I haven't had this. I don't know if it's any good. We sell it at the store I work at, but I haven't tried it. Oreo-O's. I'm gonna say it's not bad because I kind of don't have much of an opinion on it. I don't know if it's any good or not. Theoretically, it should be amazing, but I don't know if it is. So, alright. Golden Grams. Golden Grams, I discovered, are really good if you have chocolate with it. But by itself, it's kind of bland. Not gonna lie, I don't really care for it too much. Maybe I'm the crazy one, but I didn't really care for Golden Grams. I'm gonna say it kind of sucks. Just kinda. Not bad, but it's not good. I'm not gonna put it in the not bad tier list because, frankly, I don't think it is. I don't think it belongs there with the Rice Krispies. Jeez. Raisin Bran. Do I need to say any more? It's not good. I think it's healthy, right? Isn't Raisin Bran healthy? That's like the only thing that's got going for it. Oh. But honestly, I don't think it's the greatest. Either kind of sucks or it's poo-poo. Kind of sucks. Honeycomb. I like honeycomb. I do. I like honeycomb. I like the taste of it. I like the shape of it. I like honeycomb. I think it's pretty all right, honestly. Let's say it's pretty good. Crave. I don't think I've ever met a person who actually likes Crave. It should be good. It has everything in it that should be good, right? It's filled with little chocolate bits. It's got a little crunchy shell. Mix that in with milk. That's gotta be great. I don't like it. I don't. I really don't. Gotta say. We'll call this one poo. Captain Crunch. This is the thing, right? I like Captain Crunch. It's kind of our go-to in our household. Whenever you just want normal cereal, it's Captain Crunch. This one right here, the Captain Crunch berries, is great. I'm gonna say that one. I'm gonna say it's godly. I actually really like this one. The normal Captain Crunch is going to be kind of sucks. How bland it is. Or I say bland, but how basic it is. There is one over here. He's all by himself. That's the Oops All Berries. I don't get this one too often. I'm going to say it's not bad. Tricks. Tricks cereal's pretty good, last I remember. It's been a while since I got it. Tricks are for kids, after all, so I haven't had it in a while. Okay, let's say Tricks. Tricks are good. I would say they're pretty good, but I haven't had them in a while. Hard to say. Let's put it in pretty good. Chocolate Cheerios? I haven't had that before. That sounds terrible. I'm gonna put it there. Oi. Ooh. Whoa. I got a fresh water bottle. These are, what are these? The Frosted Cheerios? They sound pretty nice. What do you think? I should, put them in not bad, maybe? I haven't had the Frosted Cheerios. They sound great. Well, let's put them in not bad. Special K! I think I tricked myself into liking Special K. Because I don't remember ever really liking it. Besides my mom saying it's healthy for you. So I think I'm gonna say Special K kind of sucks. Same thing for this one. Honey Nut Cheerios. Pretty good. Once again, another kind of staple in my family. We always get the Honey Nut Cheerios. The normal Cheerios? No, we stay away from that. Honey Nut Cheerios. Oh yeah, see, oh, there it is. The normal Cheerios. Kind of. Let's just put it not bad. It's not the worst thing, but we want the Honey Nut. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. That's what we like. We're putting that in God tier, godlike. Absolutely wonderful. What is happening over here? Maybe if I can do this real quick. Maybe that'll help. All right. All right. We have the Frosted Krispies. Frosted Krispies are decent, I guess. They say, once again, it kind of sounds like it should be good. Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles is God tier. I grew up with Fruity Pebbles. To this very day, it's the best. I really love it. Kind of my one of my favorites. I'm not gonna lie. Right there, next to Frosted Flakes, which we'll go ahead and just put up there. Frosted Flakes is already a S tier. Honey Bunches of Oats. I feel like I should like this one, but every time I get it, I always think it's terrible. I'm gonna say that's poo-poo. French toast crunch. Ugh. I don't like the sound of that. Maybe. That doesn't sound good. Cornflakes. I don't think I've ever had cornflakes before. I may have, and I just don't remember them. Maybe we'll just say that's kind of sucks. Cocoa Pebbles, that's pretty good. Frosted Mini Wheats. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Cocoa Krispies. That one's also godlike. Really good. Can't really go wrong with Cocoa Krispies. It turns your milk all chocolate and stuff. You get chocolate milk from eating it. What is this? Apple Cinnamon Cheerios? Despite me putting Cinnamon Toast Crunch up here, I really don't like cinnamon. I really don't. I said what I said. Fruit Loops. That's not bad. I think that's not bad at all. Oh, Reese's Puffs. That's a godlike right there. Reese's Puffs are good. Okay. And then we got Apple Jacks. Apple Jacks. Let's see. How I don't know. I want to like them, but I don't think I really do. I guess we could just say they're not bad. Cookie Crisps. Been my childhood for a long time, so definitely say they're not, or they're pretty good. There we go. And then last but not least is Cocoa Puffs, which I would say is not bad. There we go. There's my cereal tier list. I don't think that's too bad. Looks pretty good, I would say. Let's go ahead and download this. I'm gonna go and put this over here. Oh, look at my background. It's my name. We'll move. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna download the image. Cool. Well, that's that one. Why is it lagging so much? That was like some insane lagging. Ah, jeez. It's already low. What the heck? What do you want from me? There we go. Maybe that'll be a little better for it. Okay. So. I have a fun one. I wanted to do, let's do a quiz, huh? I don't think I've done this one before. Ugh. This one here is, haha, assigning you my favorite anime and manga. Yes, I've done quizzes like this before, so I'm very curious. What am I gonna get? There's only one way to find out. Oops. Let's just say got it. There we go. Oh. Okay. We're gonna say my name is Ethan Esker. All right. 10 questions. Which of the listed things below are you most afraid of? Dying loveless, being forgotten, not knowing who I am, disappointing loved ones, obeying routine patterns, not fitting in. Which one am I most afraid of? Well, being forgotten would be kind of spoopy, but I don't know if that would scare me. I think it would almost be reassuring that if everyone suddenly forgot who I was, then they would know that anything I've done embarrassing in the past, they'd forget. Sure, all my accomplishments would probably be forgotten too, but I'm looking on the bright side. Not knowing who I am is also kind of scary. Dementia, that's a really scary thing. I think not knowing who I am would scare me. I think if I forgot my loved ones, that'd probably be more scary. Probably disappointing loved ones, honestly. I don't want to disappoint anyone. I want people to be proud of me. So I would say this one. What's your love language? What is my love language? Physical touch, words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, gifts? What's my love language? Oops. Quick second quiz in here. What is your love language? How would you describe yourself? I'm an adult. How would you describe yourself? I am single. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love sends me a loving note, text, email for no special reason. I hug someone I love. Oh. It's really nice when I get messages. And when you get a message that says, hey, I love you, I'm just like, oh, I love you too. When I hug someone all the time. I'm a huggy person, so... what's more to make me sad? Let's just do this one. It's more meaningful to me when I can spend alone time with someone I love. Just us. Someone I love does something practical to help me out. It's more meaningful when someone helps me. If I get alone time and all we're doing is just watching, like, freaking Sword Art Online, I don't really care about that. Let's do that. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love gives me a little gift as a token of our love of concern for each other. I get to spend uninterrupted leisure time with those I love. Let's do that one. It's more meaningful to me when someone I love does something unexpected for me to help me with a project. Ooh. That'd be really helpful. I can share an innocent touch with someone I love. Help me! It's more meaningful to me when someone I love puts their arm around me in public. Someone I love surprises me with a gift. If someone put their arm around me like in public, I'd be like, I guess that's nice. Give me a gift! It's more meaningful to me when I'm around someone I love, even if they're not really doing anything. I can be comfortable holding hands, high-fiving, and putting my arm around someone I love. Yeah, I would love that. That'd be great. I receive a gift from someone I love. It's more meaningful to me. I hear from someone I love that they love me. That's more meaningful. That's beautiful. It's more meaningful to me when I sit close to someone I love. I am complimented by someone I love for no apparent reason. Love that. Give me my compliments. It's more meaningful to me when I get the chance to just hang out. Just hang out with someone I love. I unexpectedly get small gifts from someone. I'd rather do that. It's more meaningful to me when I hear someone I love tell me I'm proud of you. Someone I love helps me with tests. That's all I really want in life. Someone just tells me that they're proud of me. It's more meaningful to me when I get to do things. There are so many questions here. We just gotta speed run this. This is all just to answer one little question. So it's all meaningful for stuff, right? I get to do things with someone I love. I hear supportive words from someone I love. Support. Someone I love does things for me instead of just talking about doing nice things. I feel connected to someone I love through a hug. I like when people do things. It's more meaningful when someone praises me. Someone I love gives me something, shows me that they're thinking about me. Praise me. Able to just be around someone. Get a back rub from someone. That would be nice, but I like just being around them. Someone I love reacts positively to something I've accomplished. Someone I love does something for me that I know they don't... Oh, that'd be nice, actually. I'm able to be in close proximity to someone I love. I sent someone I love showing interest in something I care about. That's true love right there. Someone I love works on some special project with me that I have to complete. Someone I love gives me an exciting gift. Give me something exciting. It's more meaningful to me when I am complimented by someone I love on my appearance. Oh. What's that like? Someone I love takes time to listen to me and really understands my feelings. Thank you. It's more meaningful. I can share a meaningful touch with in public. Someone I love offers to run an errand for me. Can you tell I've never been in a relationship before? Someone I love does something special for me to help me out. I get a gift from someone I love. Put through... Okay. I love check their phone. Someone I love doesn't check their phone while we're talking with each other. Whoa. Someone I love goes out of their way to do something that relieves pressure on me. See, we're getting real questions now, huh? Like that. Someone I love doesn't check their phone while we are talking? See, that's... Oh, that means a lot to me right there. Because when I'm talking to someone and they're on their phone, I'm like, they're not listening to me. At the same time, if I needed something to be done, like someone needs to go out and run an errand or something, or they do something to relieve pressure, I think that means way more to me, honestly. It's more meaningful to me when I can look forward to a holiday because I'll probably get a gift from someone. I hear the words, I appreciate you. Every time someone says, I appreciate you to me, they mean it in a sarcastic way. They're like, Ethan, I appreciate you. Like, thank you. Oh. Someone I love and haven't seen in a while thinks enough of me to give me a little gift. Someone I love takes care of something I'm responsible to do, but I feel too stressed to do it. Someone I love doesn't interrupt me while I'm talking. Gift giving is an important part of the relationships. Don't interrupt me. I get interrupted all the time, and I'm like, I can't interrupt you, so you interrupted me. I guess I have to listen to you now. Someone I love helps me out when they know I'm already tired. I get to go somewhere while spending time with someone I love. I like that. Someone I love touches my arm or shoulder to show their care or concern. Someone I love gives me a little... So many gift ones. I'm not a gift person, really. I buy people stuff so that way they know I care about them. But if someone buys me something, I'm just like, you didn't have to do that. You really didn't. Someone I love says something encouraging to me. I spend time with my I get to spend time in a shared activity or hobby with someone. Yes. It's more meaningful to someone I love surprises me with a small token of their appreciation. I'm touching someone I love frequently to express our friendship. No, not that one. Someone I love helps me out, especially if they know I've been busy. I hear someone I love tell me that they appreciate me. It's more meaningful. I get a hug from someone I haven't seen in a while. I hear someone I love tell me how much I mean to him or her. Well, acts of service are mine. Acts of service. Favorite romance trope: enemies to lovers, friends to lovers, forbidden love, second chance, fake relationship, soulmates stuck together, triangle, secret billionaire. No, I hate secret billionaire. I like friends to lovers and enemies to lovers. Don't care for second chance. Forbidden love, I don't think is that great. A fake relationship is stupid. Soulmates is ridiculous. Stuck together, I don't think I fully understand that one. Love triangle is also pretty silly. So honestly, it'd be enemies or friends. Let's say friends. I like friends to lovers. GGG! Girl boss gaslight and gatekeep. Gaslight, my boy! What's your... introversion. What's your response to someone treating you unfairly? Well, that depends on the circumstance, honestly. If they are just being like, you get 3 cookies, you get 3 cookies, and then you get 2, I'd be like, well, that kind of sucks. I wish I had 3 cookies, but it is what it is, I guess. Let's see what my answers are first. I get so upset, I start yelling and make my situation worse. Like, I want 3 cookies. I flirt with them. I sure don't. I'm like, oh, you chose to give me 2 cookies instead of 3? That's because you like me, isn't it? I gaslight them until they realize that they are on the wrong, because I'm always right. I ask for help. Prove them wrong using arguments because I'm like so smart. It's either this or nothing. Usually, I get taken advantage of pretty often, so if someone treats me unfairly, I can probably tell this story. Uh, I am in my friend group, right? That I hang out with a lot. I'm probably gonna tell the story again some in the future sometime. I I remember a day we were all we were all talking about our favorite anime. We were talking about our top 5 favorite anime, and I was I was so excited to share mine because I have my top 5. Right, I've set it up. I know what I want to do. I know, I'm just like, okay. My number 1 is obviously Toradora. My second spot is Attack on Titan. I'm debating about what my third spot is. I'm kind of thinking maybe more like My Hero Academia or something. Vinland Saga definitely is up there as well. I was getting my freaking top 5 made. I was preparing it. We're all going around. We're kind of saying some stuff. Where, some of them have some stuff like oh, Overlord's my favorite, or I like Cowboy Bebop, and I'm like, oh, that's all fine and good. That's awesome. I'm glad you guys like that. I can't wait to get to me. One of my friends says, oh, we're gonna skip Ethan because he likes Attack on Titan, and I kind of giggle. I'm like, haha, silly. They straight up skipped me. Yeah, I got pretty sad about that, actually. To this very day, I still think about it, and I'm like, man, why'd you skip me? Like, I wanted to share my top 5 anime. I really wanted to do that. Ugh. Yeah, it wasn't very cool. It was very unfair for me. My response to that, I did nothing. I really should talk to them about it one day. Just be like, we don't even talk much about anime. Every time we do, it's usually them going like, the anime nowadays is not very good. It's terrible. And I'm like, yeah, but I enjoy it. I like anime. Apparently, some other people like it too because it's still going on. Ugh. I hate it. I have such terrible conversations with them. None. I don't do anything. Do you get easily embarrassed? Sometimes. Honestly, I do. But I turn it into a joke. If I count wrong, or if I say the wrong word, or if I do something stupid or silly, people will just kind of go, ha ha ha, yeah, you're silly, ha. They point fingers a little bit. My immediate, my gut reaction is to be, stop it, you're not funny. I made a mistake and it's not funny. But more often than not, I just kind of roll with it. I kind of raise my hands up and I go, oh, I said what I said and I mean it. I do mean, I counted $4. I said 17. That's exactly what I'm going for. I guess it depends. Pick a Mitsuki song. Go. Question repeater moment, lol. What's Mitsuki? I don't know what this is. I'm not going to play it because my video is going to get copyright. No. Pick a movie. Just choose. I don't know. Craft, Fight Club, Girl Interrupted, Train Spotting, Fight Club. That's the only one I know out of all these. Talk to me, please. Hold on. I know exactly what to say. Hold on. Let me go over here real quick. Here we go. I'll just copy this. And we'll just paste it. There we go. Have you ever had a dream that you had your you could you'll do you once you could do so you'll do you could you want them to do you so much you could do anything. How about that? Attack on Titan. It is my second favorite anime. I did say that earlier. You think into things way more than needed and might forget how to actually enjoy stuff. You love angst. But you can't but can you please stop complaining for 1 second? No. I won't. Very cool. Very awesome. Okay. Ready for this? I wanted to do this one because I talked about a bit my favorite animes, my top 10, right? One of my favorite video games. Let me talk about that for a second. One of my favorite video games is Final Fantasy. I love Final Fantasy. One of my favorite video games ever made. Give me just a second. Okay. I love Final Fantasy. Probably one of my favorite video games ever made. My favorite video game series. I've played almost all of them, but I definitely own the entire main series. So, let me go ahead and do this. We are doing the main series. Ranking them from S to D tier. And I love them. I love Final Fantasy so much. And I have another quiz on here that we'll do, and I'll kind of explain a little bit how I found Final Fantasy. But I found it when I was younger. I was probably 12. I want to say I was 12 years old. I may have been a little younger. In fact, I probably was younger. I was probably maybe 11 or 10. But I got the biggest desire to start getting the Final Fantasy games. Like, I want them all. And my brother was telling me that, like, oh, they're turn-based. I don't think you would like it. I'm like, just let me play it. Just let me play them. His friend had Final Fantasy VII, and I was like, can I play it? And he's like, well, I have to go find it. I was like, okay. Whenever you find it, let me know. I want to play it. And he never found it. But that Christmas, I asked my family, is like, get me Final Fantasy. Talk with yourselves about which ones you want to get, but get me the Final Fantasy games. And so my very first Final Fantasy games were 7, 10, and 12. And I loved 7 to death. 10 was absolutely fantastic, and 12 was like a journey for me. I've never beaten 12. Ugh. I've never even seen the ending of 12. I don't even know what it's like. I've seen the ending of most Final Fantasy games, so I don't know how this one goes. Sorry, I have allergies, so you may hear me sniffs a little bit. But, I have since played all of them. But I have not beaten all of them. I feel I'm gonna get crucified a bit. I don't have the highest opinion of the online Final Fantasies. So, just gotta say it right outright. I'm not gonna put them very high on the list. I may put them fairly high just so that way I don't die, because I do understand that they're popular. I just don't care about them. We're gonna do it in order of Final Fantasy, not how this is presented here. I don't like how this is. So we're gonna start with Final Fantasy 1. Very first Final Fantasy game. I love it. I think it gets way more like criticism than it really deserves. Because everyone's just like, oh, it's just basic, you know, it's just kind of going on a journey, just whatever. I think they kind of missed the point. The Final Fantasy 1 is, sure, starts the whole series, and as a result, it's not the greatest in the series, but just the journey of going around the world, activating these crystals, getting their power, going through trials, fighting the 4 fiends, and defeating the... Oh, I gotta scratch my foot. But defeating them. And going on this epic journey to get better gear and to stop the one who's been causing this age of darkness chaos. Yeah, freaking love it. It's also the only Final Fantasy game I played with my nephews, and my nephews loved that game. So honestly, Final Fantasy 1, I'm gonna put that in A tier. Final Fantasy 2, a game that I swear I can never get further than like the first like 2 hours of the game. I can never get past that point. I always struggle. What? What do you want me to do about that? Okay, let me fix this real quick. All right, hopefully that works. It probably won't. My stream's probably going to be laggy now. I don't know why it does this. Okay, looks like it's getting better. All right. Final Fantasy 2, I swear I can't really get far. I think it has some good ideas. Doesn't have the greatest execution. I think my nephews lost interest in it once I booted it up. Final Fantasy 2 is getting a D tier for me. I think it's probably the weakest in the series. My least favorite. Whenever we bring it up in conversation, I hardly have anything good to say about Final Fantasy 2. Final Fantasy 3, though, is also a game I haven't really played too much of. The Pixel remasters came out, and I was like, now is the chance for me to play Final Fantasy 3, the original game. I've never played the original. I've played the DS version, the remake, and I love it. I thought it was great. That was kind of what I was going with for the longest time, and then Dissidia Final Fantasy comes out, and it's just like, oh, you know, the main character of Final Fantasy 3 is the Onion Knight. And I'm like, who? Is it not Luneth? I thought Luneth was the main character. Final Fantasy 3 is going to get a C tier for me, at least for now. I'm going to put it in C. I think it might be better later on, but that's going to go C for now. Final Fantasy 4. 4 is pretty cool. Uh, it's honestly, oh gosh, man, I have some good memories with that game. Because the first time I played Final Fantasy IV was the PSP version of it, and it was great. I had a great time with it. That part where you go to the village and like destroy it. I don't think you're the one who destroys it, but like a bunch of ships come in and like bomb the crap out of it. And you fought a summon earlier, and you realize it's coming from this little girl, and you end up taking her. And she's like, her mom's dead, you know, her whole family's dead, and she's just like goes through such a terrifying storyline. Let me see something real quick. I'm gonna pull up my bedroom real quick, just so that way I can see something. Yep. Just trying to clear up a few stuff because I'm thinking it's slowing down my computer. I'm hoping that's what the issue is. Nope, can't do that. Hopefully that helps a bit. No, what the heck is this? Alright. Got all those things that just kind of popped up. It's like, huh. Okay. Let's get back to it. Maybe that helps a bit. Either way, Final Fantasy IV, got a fantastic experience with it. I'll say I put 1 in B tier. I'm gonna put 4 in A tier. Final Fantasy V. I freaking love Final Fantasy V. I think Final Fantasy V was the first Final Fantasy game I got on my own, I want to say. 7, 10, and 12 were my very first. They were given to me for Christmas. And then after that, I went to a used video game store and they had some PlayStation 1 games. They had the Anthology Collection. I think it's the Anthology Collection, at least. I still have it over on my shelf. Final Fantasy 5 and 6 were in that, alongside a CD. And I played Final Fantasy 5 on the PlayStation. That game was like me using my imagination to make up my own Final Fantasy story. It was so silly, but I loved every second of it. Final Fantasy V, for me, personally, is A tier. Absolutely great. Fantastic. This is the part where every Final Fantasy fan is going to wring my neck and tell me how wrong I am. Final Fantasy VI. I love it. Don't get me wrong. Fantastic game. Probably the best of Final Fantasy up to that point. 4 was good. 1 was good. 2 was it was really bad. 3 was meh. 5 was pretty good. 6 is where everyone's like, this is the best. This is peak. S tier, without a doubt. You know, it's probably the best game ever. I would definitely say it has the best villain. Freaking Kefka, right? Yeah, Kefka is a fantastic villain. I don't think any Final Fantasy villain comes close to him. If we're rating villains, Kefka is S tier. A couple of characters from Final Fantasy VI are also S tier quality. The thing is, I could never get into Final Fantasy VI. I had such a hard time playing it. I really wanted to like it. It has some of the coolest ideas. Visually fantastic. But like I said, I had the hardest time getting into this. I really wanted to like it. And maybe if I play it again and if I beat it, I probably will like it. I probably will say it's S tier. I've never beaten it. I'm very tempted to put it in B tier. I'm gonna get crucified, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I just couldn't get into it. That's my reasoning. Like, I really want to. So maybe I'll play it later, right? I have a goal. And we should do it soon. I want to play the entire Final Fantasy series on the channel. I love it so much and I really, really want to do it. So I think we should. Really, really soon, we're gonna do it. And after I beat all the games, we'll come back to this. And we'll rank it again and see if anything's changed. Ugh. Ew, Final Fantasy. Ava, you don't know what you're talking about. Final Fantasy's great. We get to Final Fantasy 7 now in the tier list. Don't take my tier list as gospel, Ava. I know you never played it. This is my personal opinion on the games. I was just talking about Final Fantasy 6. It's like everyone's favorite game in the series. I think it's good. It's really good. I just couldn't get into it personally. So I put it in B tier. Now Final Fantasy 7, right, holds a very, very special place in my heart. Because I was told about how good it was. I was told that this is the best game in the series by a couple of people, and I was even told that this is probably... Personally, they're all D tier. Yeah, well, yeah, I think you're D tier. The Final Fantasy 7, it's the very first Final Fantasy game I've ever beaten. It was such a journey. It was such a ride. The main character, Cloud, was someone I knew in Kingdom Hearts. And seeing his journey, it was really special. I'm putting 7 in S tier. It's been my favorite game for a very, very long time. I expected to stay there. And frankly, the remake, the Final Fantasy VII remake, is personally... in order to enjoy the remake, you really have to know what's going on in 7. So it's hard for me to say it's the same quality as it, or the same feeling and whatnot. 7 remake, the experience itself, playing 7 remake, I prefer it over 7 personally. Once the whole trilogy is finished and released, we'll see if it's better than 7. But at the moment, the remake trilogy is one of my favorites. Only 2 games are out right now, but I would say they're better than 7 at the moment. Final Fantasy VIII. I had a weird experience with Final Fantasy VIII. I beat disc 1, right? It's 4 discs long. I beat disc 1, and I moved on to disc 2, and disc 2, like, broke, like, halfway through. I had to go buy a new disc 2 on eBay. I was like, what the heck? And once I started playing it again, I was like, all right, I got new disc 2, and I put it in, and I got to the next save point, and I stopped playing it. So I know how the game ends. Squall goes through quite the character development thing, but he's so unlikable in the game. I know him from Kingdom Hearts, and he's way better in Kingdom Hearts than he is in his own video game. Every other character in that game is also incredibly goofy. for whatever reason, they really like Squall, and this game kind of appeals to my inner child. I was just like, I like Squall. He's cool. He's edgy. He's awesome. I want to be like Squall. And he's just going around being like, I don't care. Whatever, man. You know, he's like the most unlikable dude. Everyone, I also discovered that a lot of people hate it. They hate the magic system in the game. They hate how you buff yourself up. And I get it. I kind of like it, though. I kind of like it. I'm going to say it's B tier for sure. Definitely wouldn't put it on A tier, but I would definitely put it B tier. Now, Final Fantasy 9. I was going to put in A tier. But that game is magical. Every time I think about it, I have nothing really bad to say about it. Final Fantasy 9 is pretty awesome, honestly. I'm gonna say Final Fantasy 9 is definitely S tier. I honestly love it a lot. The music is great. Character designs are great. Something about the aesthetic of the characters being like kind of semi-chibi somehow works. I love that aesthetic about it. I love how they all look. It's really weird seeing Zidane next to all the other protagonists in the Cydia because he's just so short. He's like ridiculously short. He makes Ava look tall. You know, it's just like, you know, I love it though. I love the whole thing. I really don't think there's much bad going on in Final Fantasy 9. That said, I'd never beaten that one either. I got all the way to the Alexander and Bahamut fight. And then the scenes right after that. And then I stopped playing it. And I was like, dang. Really gotta get back to that one day. But we will. We'll play through the entire Final Fantasy series one day. Final Fantasy X. That one was also a pretty special experience. Because it's the only Final Fantasy game that I played side by side with my brother. I had my own save file and he had his own save file. We had different memory cards and that's what we did. So whenever we wanted to play it, we just swapped memory cards. It's a PS2 game. Final Fantasy X was a really magical experience just because of that. I really loved being like, oh, dude, did you get Veil 4? And he's like, oh, yeah, I did. Like, have you gone through the Temple of Ifrit? And it's like, dude, the Temple of Ifrit made me so upset, but man, it was so worth it. And it's like, oh, man, that was great. We got stuck at the same bits, and whenever one of us would beat it, we're like, how'd you do it? What'd you do? Or we would, like, hear things from other people who've beaten it. 10 was a fantastic experience. The game itself is great, too. It's the last game in the series where you can name your character. And that's how I knew they never once said his name, Tidus. They said his name in Kingdom Hearts, and everyone's like, Tidus? That's not such a stupid name. Kingdom Hearts 2, they changed it to Titus, and then the Cydia, they went back and doubled down on Tidus. And I think the plots is really good. I think to this very day, whenever I think about making stories, I always like the idea of like, no, it's not all a dream. You are the dream. Everyone else around you is real. Everyone else around you is doing stuff. You are the one that is going to be the biggest help, going to be the biggest motivation, and help them get things done. But what happens afterwards? What have you after all this is done? And I'm just like, man, 10's awesome. 10-2 as well. if you get the ending where Titus comes back, or Titus, I guess, comes back. It's like a happy ending. It's like, oh man, that's great. I'm gonna put that in A tier. Okay, so 11. This is back to me saying this. I've never actually done anything with 11. I own the PS2 version. I think you need the hard drive in order to play it. I had the PlayStation 2 Slim, so I never actually got to play it. And then I was like, well, I have the PS3. You can play Final Fantasy 11 on PS3. My PS3 is not backwards compatible, so I never was able to play it. I bought it on Steam, but then I see you have to pay for monthly subscription. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. So I've never actually played 11. I'm going to put it in B tier just because I hear... Or actually, I'm going to put it in C tier. Because I hear mixed things about it. I hear people say it's good, but it's very clunky. I think it's okay. Final Fantasy 12. Like I said, it was quite the journey with 12. Going through the whole world, it was also kind of shook me a bit because I was just like, 7 is turn-based with the whole active time battle. Freaking, what's it called? 10 was just straight up turn-based. 12 was active time battle, but you can move around. You can like run around and do extra stuff. You can control the characters with the, I think it's the Gambit system. And I never fully understood Gambits until like my second playthrough of the game. And then I was like, oh, this is way better. Even to this day, I don't think I fully understood it or understand it. But I've been wanting to play it because I bought it on the PS4. The, what's it called? I can't even see it from here. It's that one special edition of it. I haven't played it much. I played it like up to the part where Balthier shows up and you get Balthier and Fran on your team and you have to go to the sewers. I didn't beat that part in the PS4. I'm gonna say, ooh, I really want to give it an A tier. A tier. One of my favorite memories of the game. They hyped up the judges, man. They were just like these knights that uphold the law. They are the law. They're judges, and then one of them is Judge Gutbrandt. Super cool dude, twin brother to freaking Captain Bosch. And as cool as that all was, you see all these other judges, and you're like, oh, I can't wait to see these guys in action. I got to fight one. This is like right where I stopped playing. We got to fight one of the judges. And I had the equivalent of limit breaks for all of the characters. I just started spamming the limit breaks. And you had to like press these buttons or do something quickly in order to keep the limit break going on. I went on for like a 40 combo. I don't know, that may be exaggerating. I don't remember how high it was. It got really high. And I like beat him in like 20 seconds. I was like, oh my gosh. Like I decimated that judge. It was so much fun. I love Final Fantasy 12. Great game. Final Fantasy 13. You want to hear something even more controversial that I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get super crucified for? I kind of like 13. I definitely will say it's one of the weaker ones, right? The reason why people hate it is not the same reason I don't like it. And it might be some reasons that we can kind of like agree on. The biggest complaint about the game, I heard there's two of them that I've been hearing. Combat. combat is brain dead. Very, very rarely do you actually need to go and think about what you're doing, because combat in the game kind of just plays itself. It has the whole auto battle bit where you're just like, all right, wait for the active time battle bar to fill up, press the button, all right, he's good. He's doing all the stuff that he needs to do. I thought that was fine, because at the time I was just a brain dead kid anyways. So I was like, I don't know what this all does. Do this. And I liked it. I had fun with it. I eventually started saying to myself, like, let's actually try doing my own thing. I actually actively tried to stay away from the active combat. But whenever things got tough, I just kind of used it. Sometimes you actually had to do it. Use your own version of combat. If they ever redid it, like made a remaster, and they were like, you can turn that bit off, I think it'd be a vastly superior game. The other complaint they had about it was it is incredibly linear. And maybe I'm the idiot here. Aren't almost all the modern ones linear? 10 that got praised so much and everyone loved it is kind of linear. I guess 12 is more open world than that, so I guess that's fair. 11 definitely is. Maybe I'm crazy, but I swear every time you go, like when you in the open world, right? Yeah, you got tons of spaces and places to go, but whenever you actually get to a dungeon, it's linear. 13 definitely kind of takes away from the open world bit of Final Fantasy. It kind of plays more like levels rather than an actual, open world RPG. I say open world. It doesn't even have to be open world. It's just like choosing where you want to go. 13 is more like levels. Honestly, I want to put it in B tier, but it might actually make more sense to put it in C tier. I personally like it. I don't hate it at all. But I'm gonna put it in C tier, just either C or B. Gosh, I don't like the characters, so I'm gonna put it in C. 14, I'm gonna put that in B tier because I really haven't played too much of it. I remember getting a PS4 and being like, okay, I'm gonna get one of these two games. I don't remember what the other game was. The other one was Final Fantasy 14. And I said, let me go ahead and get 14 because it comes with a free month of subscription. And I was like, cool, let's do this. I played it during that month and I loved it. I think I made my character wrong. I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't like it too much. And also, I don't like MMOs. I really don't. It's not that I hate them or anything, or I'm against playing them. It's that I don't want to pay a monthly subscription, for one. And second, I really don't like playing with other people sometimes. That's why in Apex Legends, when they said solos is here, I'm excited. I can go fight other people, but I don't want to play with them. I played the Dungeons and Dragons Neverwinter MMO, and I never really played with anybody. I always did stuff on my own. There were other adventurers running around and doing stuff that just so happened to be right there next to me, but I never interacted with them. I never formed a party. 14, you almost need to, from what I can tell. Like, you can play by yourself, but it's like really discouraged, I think. And so I never really got too far in it. I don't know if I ever will play it again. It's a B tier to me. Final Fantasy 15. Gosh, 15. Oh, just got hit by a wave of stuff. That game, oh, had incredible potential. It could have been one of the best Final Fantasy games. It isn't. 15. I don't care for Noctis too much. The main character, Noctis. It's a game about a bunch of boys traveling across the country to get Noctis married, and then crap happens. And now they're kind of like in this journey. But the whole time they're like driving in a car, going camping and fighting some monsters, and there's like no towns in the game either. There's like these small little posts along the countryside that you can go stop by. And there's like a little gift shop, a little restaurant and stuff. There's some little job boards. I think there might be a couple towns. And when you get to go through them, they're awesome. They're great. I loved going through it. There's even this one part, right, where Noctis has kind of been this whole entire time just kind of this goober. He's like, I want to go fishing. I got to go get married to a princess. And it's just kind of a dude. But he's a prince. I think it's one of the only times in Final Fantasy you actually play a prince. 12, you play as Princess Ashe, for sure. I think there might be a couple of other games where you have royalty. 5, you do. There's a princess there you play as. But the main character, the face of the game, Noctis, I think, is the only prince, the only royalty. Every single game you can argue that you're playing Warriors of Light. I think 15 specifically states you as the King of Light. I was like, oh, that's so cool. I hate the combat. I figured out the combat, and once I figured it out, I realized how much I didn't like it. It's fine, I guess. I'll definitely need to play through the game again one day. But honestly, probably gonna put that on C tier. I just don't think too highly of it. Now, Final Fantasy 16. I've told my friend group it's probably one of my personal favorite Final Fantasy games. I'm putting it in S tier. Clive, the main character of the game, Clive, has all the reasons to be an edgelord. As if you look at his clothing and look at how he carries himself, you would think he is an edgelord. The guy's a freaking goofball. He even has the voice for it. He goes up and he's just like, with the mother crystals, we must destroy them. We have to think about this and that, whatever. I don't know what Clive talks about. Where's Joshua? You know. Yeah, Clive is awesome. I love Clive. There's a part where he meets his uncle and he has to convince his uncle that it's really him. And instead of going, ask me a question that only I can know, sort of thing. No, instead he walks up to him, he pretends to pull out an invisible sword, he takes a stance, and it's just like, thou foul fiend, you dare strike, and all this stuff. And he ends up reenacting this play that he did with his uncle, or that his uncle would go watch or something. And his uncle had to quote the words as well. And it was very, very emotional. And Clive was just this really goofy dude. The uncle eventually shows back up again at their secret hideout. And Clive is being like real serious. He was having this conversation like, Clive, you need to look at this. And he goes and he looks and he sees his uncle with a bunch of baggage like stopping by. And he just goes and his jaw drops, his eyes wide, and he goes, oh, is that my uncle? It's just like, it was so silly. Clive is awesome. probably one of my favorite Final Fantasy characters in recent years. But that's my tier list. I know I'm gonna get shot for this one right here. 6 is so many people's favorites, and they throw that in S tier. I just couldn't get into it, okay? I like 4 or 5 better than 6. That's my own personal take. It's a bad take, I'll admit. Putting it 6 right in between Final Fantasy 1 and 8 is definitely going to get me a lot of backlash. Bring it. Alright, that's it for that one. Let me save this here. Get rid of that clown. On the topic of Final Fantasy, I've got a quiz. Which Final Fantasy character are you? Okay, everyone, get ready for the single-handedly most important quiz you will ever take in your life. Your questions about your true identity shall be answered as long as you use your heart through this quiz. I do not own Final Fantasy characters, but I wish I did. Copyright Square Enix and stuff. All right, my name. Weeb of Light. Oh, fudge. There's only 6 questions to this quiz. Okay. You kind of have to save the world and stuff. Don't ask questions. This is just how Final Fantasy works. How do you feel about being the hero? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, this is gonna be epic. I have wanted to be a hero my whole entire life. OMG, OMG, OMG. Poses sexily. You took too long. You took you long enough to tell me. I already knew I was the center of the universe. Grumble, grumble, honor. Grumble, grumble. No thanks. Me and my breasts will start a terrorist organization? Me and my breasts? Is that supposed to be Barrett talking, or Tifa? British voice. British voice. British voice. British voice. Oh. Goodness me. I might F around and blind myself. What? Oh, that might be Final Fantasy 12 because they all speak in British. Blitzball! Nods sternly. I'm not sure if I could, but I promise I'll... No. Not interested. OMG, you said it. What? Me? Okay. You got the wrong guy. I am true evil. Nod sternly. Look at this. Okay, pick a weapon. I'm not the best at fighting, but my friends give me strength to be all that I can. A gun! I only just learned how to use a sword, but like muscle. My dead boyfriend's giant piece of metal. My missing in action boyfriend's giant piece of metal. Legendary blade. Slice you in half. Mincemeat. British voice. My wits. A giant piece of metal that I don't use. My fists. Only the most stylish weapons. I'll change it according to my mood. Literal crystal weapons from my forefathers. That one. Squall. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't remember this part in the game. I may have never actually got there. Who do you trust? 4 men and 1 woman. Stares blankly. I'm sorry, what was the question? I was thinking about this guy. Myself. My childhood idol. I've been told I trust too easily. Not the government, that's for sure. My sister, good friend, good food, my boyfriends. My sister, good food. Puppies! Which location do you like best? Aerith's chapel, I like that one a lot. A bedroom? I don't know what this is from. Fire. What the frick? What are these pictures? This is the Chocobo farm. Oh, what the heck is going on here? Find the person in distress. Quick, your friend is in danger. What do you do? Draws my giant blade. I'm ready, even though my head feels weird. This is so sad. I am so sorry, but there's just nothing I can do. I have to save the world. Runs forward, full steam ahead without regard for yourself, screaming your friend's name as loud as you can. No one. You hear that? No one. Screws with my friends. Guess I'll sacrifice myself. Defend at all costs, regardless of consequences. An honorable man never leaves his friends behind. We're doing that one. I'll do what I have to for my friends. They can carry the torch after me. Hey, you stupid head, you better not touch my friend. I've got a sword. I have brain damage. Oh, I like that one. Stupid head, you better not touch my friend. I've got a sword and I have brain damage. Okay, finally. Adjust glasses. Dumb apple. Chops you in half. First I consume this quiz, then the planet. Oh, Sephiroth? Oh, hi. Oh, hi there, opening. Shoots the gun at the question to get the results. Broods quietly. Oh boy, I sure hope I get something cool like an angel. Bounces my tits. I'm ready. Oh, I got Angel! Okay. I got Angel. That's kind of lame. I really don't care for Angel too much. I think he was kind of cool. I think his death scene was more sad because of how Zack reacted to it. Not him dying. Angel dying, I was like, ah, no, that sucks. Zack crying and going to Aerith, and Aerith trying to cheer him up, and Zack just doesn't cheer up is really sad. That's rough. I got Angel! Yay! All right. Now, I kind of talked a bit about, for a second here, I talked a little bit about how I got into Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy, it's been my favorite game series for a long, long time. And the way I got into it was actually through Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts was my first introduction to it. I'll tell the story of how I got into Kingdom Hearts later, but I recall in Kingdom Hearts 1, there's a place, the Olympus Coliseum. Olympus Coliseum, you can participate in tournaments. the tournaments had different things you can do. Different characters you could fight, and different depending on what trophy you're trying to go for, what kind of cup you're trying to go for, would determine who you fight. I did the Hades Cup because in the Hades Cup, you get to fight all the Final Fantasy characters that show up, or at least that you can fight. There was Cloud, Squall, Yuffie. I think that's it. I think that was it. I recall playing that part over and over again just because I loved fighting them. I loved going into Traverse Town and going to the hideout that the Final Fantasy characters had and just talking with them. I was very young at the time when I did this, so I would pretend to be like, oh, this is our home. We're hanging out with each other. These are my friends. It's very sad stuff because I'm so depressed and lonely, but the characters, I just grew so attached to them. So when I played Kingdom Hearts 2 and you see them in Hollow Bastion, it's just like, oh, they really do have a little hideout. They have this little place they go to. And they become a little bit bigger as the game goes on. You help them fight some Heartless, and that's one of the reasons why I hate one of the reasons why I heavily dislike Kingdom Hearts 3. Without the DLC, you get no Final Fantasy characters at all. None. They mentioned Cloud in passing. That was it. And I got so upset by that. I was really mad. But, to say the least, Kingdom Hearts is how I got into Final Fantasy. I kept going play that over and over again, and that's what led me to say, hey, I really want to play these games. In Jiminy's journal, you can read about the characters, and it even says where they're from. You read about Peter Pan, he's from Peter Pan. Read about Alice, she's from Alice in Wonderland. Ariel, she's from Little Mermaid. Snow White, Aurora, Sleeping Beauty, all this stuff. And of course, if you look at the Final Fantasy characters, Cloud says Final Fantasy VII. Squall says Final Fantasy VIII. Moogles just say the Final Fantasy series. It's just all this different stuff. I remember Orn showing up for the first time in Kingdom Hearts 2. And I was just like, bro, who's this guy? And I thought he was so cool. At the very end of the game, you see him kind of like looking at everybody, and he turns around and walks away, and you see all the little energy bits kind of flying up like they did in the end of Final Fantasy X. And I didn't know what that meant. I just thought it was pretty colors. It's basically Auron leaving that world. And I was like, whoa, that's so cool. So, Final Fantasy, or Kingdom Hearts, got me into it. And I owe Kingdom Hearts everything. I've played the crap out of the Kingdom Hearts series. I love Kingdom Hearts. And I said this before, I'll say it again, I love Kingdom Hearts to the point of hating it. Because I have so much attachment, so much nostalgia for it, that every time I see it doing something that I am pretty sure it shouldn't be doing, I'm just like, that's stupid. Why is Tetsuya Nomura letting this happen? I get so upset by it. But anyways, we're doing the Kingdom Hearts, the Dark Seeker Saga tier list. Just like we did with the Final Fantasy, we're gonna do this in order. Okay? You can kind of see my mindset with it. Why are there... What is this? Why is Kingdom Hearts 1 there twice? Is this not Kingdom Hearts 1? I don't know what this is. Okay. Either way, Kingdom Hearts 1. My brother played it. I loved watching him play it because it was fun seeing the Disney characters. Every time the Final Fantasy characters popped up when I was younger, I didn't really care about it. It wasn't until I played it myself that I cared about the Final Fantasy characters. But Kingdom Hearts 1 was a journey. It was so much fun. Starting the game off with Sora meeting talking with his friends. You see the bond that they have. You play on Destiny Islands. You're like, oh, let's do a race. Oh, I gotta collect some coconuts. You know, doing this stuff. It's just kind of fun, silly stuff. And then you see all of it vanish. You see Destiny Islands get absorbed into darkness as Heartless consume it. Sora and his friends, Sora, Riku, and Kairi are all taken away, scattered across the vast worlds that is the universe of Kingdom Hearts. Sora lands in Traverse Town. Kairi loses her heart entirely, and I believe is captured by Maleficent and the evil group of Disney villains. The fact that the Disney villains were all together in the first place, being this evil council, as they all spoke with each other, they looked at the Keyblade. They're like, we need the Keyblade. We need him to join us. We need to stop him, or we need him to join us. And Maleficent is like, don't worry. The child has his uses. We will simply guide him to do what we want. It was like, oh my gosh. And then they get Riku to join with you. Like, oh, amazing. Oh, Kingdom Hearts 1. It's either A or S tier for me. Oh gosh, I'm putting it S tier. I love Kingdom Hearts 1. I have played that game. I think it was the first game I've ever played that I put like 50 hours into. It's not even a 50-hour long game. It's like a 20-hour game. Maybe 15 hours. If you try to go through it real quickly. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I just went over and over with it. I played tons of stuff with it. I loved it. S tier, for sure. Okay. Chain of Memories. The classic Game Boy game. Game Boy Advance game. This one's interesting. Because I never knew it existed until after I was like halfway through Kingdom Hearts 2. I thought it was weird, right? Because Kingdom Hearts 2 kind of shows some bits of Chain of Memories, right? You're playing as Roxas in Kingdom Hearts 2. And Roxas is having these like memories from Sora. And he's just like, huh, this is weird, what's happening? And it shows some scenes that Sora was just like, you know, okay. After Kingdom Hearts 1 ended, they chased, it was Sora, Donald, and Goofy chasing after Pluto because he had a message in his mouth from King Mickey. And like, oh, after it, we have to go get that letter. And as they were running, that's where Kingdom Hearts 1 ends. Kingdom Hearts 2, without context from Chain of Memories, begins with Sora in a pod, sleeping. He's grown up a little bit. And it's just like, huh, how'd this happen? And I just kind of forgot about it. I'm like, okay, you know, who really cares? Sora woke up, here we are. It's been a year. Sora grew up a little bit, and here we are. Chain of Memories puts into context how he got into that pod. And if I can be frank, I hate it. I hate the reason. Castle Oblivion is stupid. I never liked Castle Oblivion. I thought Castle Oblivion looked cool, but everything that goes on inside of it, where you guys get lost and you lose your memories and all that crap, I think it was Naminé screwing with the memories. That's just what it was. But that's besides the point. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories is entirely pointless and is simply made to be a segue of Kingdom Hearts 1 to 2. Classic Chain of Memories, putting that as a, I want to say C tier. I thought it was fine, and it's very interesting because it's the only Kingdom Hearts game styled in the way that it is. Every other Kingdom Hearts game is like 3D to some extent. Chain of Memories is entirely 2D pixels. I love it. Love the style of it. Just don't care about the story. Gameplay was fine, by the way. Gameplay was fine. It uses a card system, and I thought the card system was stupid as well. There's a reason why they never went back to it. It's dumb. The only time they ever went back to it was with Chain of Memories, which I'll go ahead and talk about a little bit about that. Chain of Memories is what I wanted Chain of Memories to be. I wanted Chain of Memories to be, I think I might know what this is now. I think it's a mobile game. And if it is, I'm putting it in don't care. I don't remember what it is entirely, but I think that's what it is. Chain of Memories, Chain of Memories is Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories remade on PlayStation 2. I thought this is just my personal pet peeve. It's beyond their control. They can't do anything about it. Sora's voice in Kingdom Hearts 1 is this high-pitched, childish voice. Right? Where he goes, "You're stupid! What did... Think about our hearts and, you know, my friends," and all this horse crap. Haley Joel Osment, I guess, was a bit younger or something at the time, because that was the same voice actor, but after his performance in Kingdom Hearts 1, his voice just gets lower. Where now he gets the stereotypical Sora voice that we now know and love. But Kingdom Hearts 1 had a very particular voice sound to it. And I was like, okay, well, Chain of Memories, they'll bring that type of voice back, because he's not supposed to get that voice until Kingdom Hearts 2, because he grew up a little bit. That's not the case. That's just how he sounds, and we're all going to pretend that's how he sounds. Chain of Memories is slightly better than Chain of Memories, I would say. Just because it's what I wanted it to be in the first place. Chain of Memories, but 3D. So here's how I think it should be. It should be D tier for Chain of Memories, C tier for Chain of Memories. I still hate it. I still think it's entirely useless. But it's better. Okay, after Chain of Memories, we get the God tier game, Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 2 was also was just as magical as Kingdom Hearts 1 for me. I honestly think Kingdom Hearts 1 was more special, just because of everything that it did for me as a kid. Chain of Memory, or not Chain of Memory, Kingdom Hearts 2 expanded on that and really fleshed out what I thought the Final Fantasy characters were. It really showed me the potential of what Kingdom Hearts can become. The Organization 13 in that game was intimidating. It also explains why not all the members were there, because some of them Chain of Memories explains why not all the members of Organization 13 are there, because you beat a lot of them in that game. Kingdom Hearts 2, you're basically finishing the fight with them. Right? Because, like, Sora doesn't remember who they are, but they're like, "Oh, we know who you are. We're here kind of mocking you. Saying, haha, you think you know what's going on? You don't. Your memories are all screwed up. You think you got it all, figured out." And Sora's like, "I don't understand what's going on with these guys, but they're here toying with me." And, so Kingdom Hearts 2 is just like, okay, let's finish this fight, right? We finally find King Mickey. It's one of the funniest scenes ever. I thought it was awesome when I was a kid. I was like, "Oh, there he is! It's King Mickey!" But out of context, it's so silly. because you're in this room and you're like talking about the door to darkness and everything. You're like, oh, that's weird. What's the door to darkness? And Squall's there thinking about it with you. And then you hear, say, fellas, did someone mention door to darkness? And then Sora turns around and looks. He's like, oh! And you see it's King Mickey. You're like, whoa! The first time you see him, I think, was in Twilight Town. There's a train that pulls up, and it's a cutscene that you're like, oh, I wonder where he's at. A train pulls up, and coming out of the train is this person dressed like the Organization 13, but it's King Mickey. You're like, whoa! It's just like, oh man. You get King Mickey. Riku is back, and he's the Keyblade holder, and he's a good guy. He's trying to figure out what he is. It really kind of talks about the balance between light and dark. You know, Riku's like, I have too much darkness in my heart. I can't be the good guy. That's just not who I am. And Sora's like, get over yourself. And together they work it out. Kairi gets a Keyblade in this game. And I thought that was cool because Kairi is like, oh, that's my friend. I have to protect her. But she's got a Keyblade, which means she can start fighting too. The scene where freaking Xehanort or not Xehanort, Xemnas is talking about this, you know, basically giving this monologue, trying to earn your sympathy, but he's like a clear liar or something. Sora, Riku, and Mickey, like, their Keyblades appear in their hands, they point it right at him, and they're like, we're ready to fight. It was like, oh, epic. The gameplay itself was fantastic, truly upping what Kingdom Hearts could be, really setting the stage for what it could be. Kingdom Hearts 2 is S tier. I can gush about Kingdom Hearts 2 all day. It's awesome. They got recoded here, but like, wasn't it just coded? Maybe this is coded. Technically Recoded is next. Like, I think that was the mobile game that came out in between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, or came out like right after 2, I think. Recoded, F tier. Absolutely hate Recoded. Recoded is a movie, I think, or the PS, or I think it may have been a DS game. I don't remember what Recoded is. Borderline useless, I would dare say. The only thing that it established in Kingdom Hearts was more confusing lore about, like, what is reality, I guess. You know, it's just like, oh, we have the real world, we have the digital world, we have clones, we have all this different stuff, because Kingdom Hearts gets stupid. Kingdom Hearts started off awesome with its light and dark story. I want to see other worlds is Sora's thing. He becomes the Keyblade Master. He's got to go take care of this responsibility of blocking keyholes all around these different worlds, so that way Heartless can't get to them and lead it into darkness, just like it did his world. Kingdom Hearts 2, you continue your journey with that, while at the same time trying to prevent Organization 13 from bringing about Kingdom Hearts and bringing this massive ruin, you know, collecting the hearts of people and using it for their own gain. It's awesome. Suddenly, after Kingdom Hearts 2, Nomura, I guess, did like a crack binge or something, and just decided to go crazy with the Kingdom Hearts story. Some things are still good, I would give it. Recoded is kind of where it starts getting really, really dumb. But, you know, we still get some other things. For an example, I think I always call it 358/2. Or /2 is kind of what I call it. I think it's 358 or 358. I don't know what it is. Because it's basically had the number of days. 358 days over 2. which is kind of a Kingdom Hearts 2 side story. It explains Roxas' backstory. Kind of talks a bit about the Organization 13, what they were doing, what was their life like. I don't like the collections just because they summarize it all in like cutscenes, and it doesn't do it justice. Half the fun of the game came from playing it, from really experiencing what was going on. So 358 as the game, I'm gonna put that as B tier. It also got me being, it was probably one of the last games I played as a kid that I really got myself into. Because right after that, because once I realized, that game showed me that everyone's name is, you know, Roxas, right? It's just Sora's name, but the letters moves around and you put an X in there. And it turns out that's what everyone's is. The main villain of Kingdom Hearts 2, Xemnas, is the name Ansem swapped around with an X in it. Axel, you find out his name later is Lee. Move those around, it's X. Syax, you know, Marluxia, you know, all these different names. They all had different names at one point, but got swapped around with X. I loved that, and I started doing that with my friends and family. I had one for myself for a while. Ah, man, it was so much fun. It got emotional towards the end. I didn't really get too emotional myself, but I know what they were trying to go for. They had Xion as like the, I guess, love interest for Roxas. I didn't really care for her too much. It is what it is. It's going to be Organization 14 before Xion's death. But she was like always a tool. The only reason she was there is because they needed an extra Keyblade. But then she went rogue, and then Roxas came in, and you know, he had the Keyblade and whatnot. It is what it is. Birth by Sleep. I can't tell what this one is. What is that one? Is that Melody of Memory? I want to say it's Melody of Memory. But first is this one. Birth by Sleep. Birth by Sleep is the very first Kingdom Hearts game I ever pre-ordered. I got a PSP for Crisis Core and Birth by Sleep. That's the reason why I got a PlayStation Portable. I got Crisis Core right away when I got the PSP, but then I went to the store, I went to GameStop, and I pre-ordered Birth by Sleep. It was great. Birth by Sleep was a lot of fun. It was drastically shorter than any of the previous Kingdom Hearts games, but the thing was, there's 3 different characters to play as, so 3 different sides of the story to see. I've only beaten Ventus story. I haven't beaten. I was in the process of beating Aqua's, but I stopped playing Aqua's story because I think I was fighting a villain. I think I was fighting I remember who I was fighting in that one, but it was like the final boss of her story, and I could not beat him, and I got so upset, and I just stopped playing it. I never even played Terra's story, and Terra is the one I love the most. I think Terra was a really cool looking character. He had the best looking design. I had so many theories about what Birth by Sleep was, what it was going to be about too. I was just like, oh man, it's like a prequel. We're going to see how the Keyblade graveyard came to be. We're going to see who the main villain of the Kingdom Hearts series is going to be. You know, Master Xehanort. It was going to be so cool. And I loved every moment of it. I loved how Terra was taken advantage of. Birth by Sleep, for me, is going to be a B tier. We got Union Cross. I couldn't care less. Then we got Melody of Memory. I think this is Melody of Memory. Let me double check before I go crazy. Is this Melody of Memory? It is Melody of Memory. Okay. I've never played it. It's the next game in the series. D tier. Don't really care about it. Never played it. D tier. Oh, I almost missed you. Kingdom Hearts 3D. Kingdom Hearts 3D. I'm sure it plays fine. I played a little bit of it. I hate Kingdom Hearts 3D. It's where the story of Kingdom Hearts goes crazy. You can argue Kingdom Hearts has always kind of been a little wonky. You kind of have to use your imagination with some bits about this is what light truly is, this is what darkness leads, you know, all this different crap, you know, like, what does that even mean? None of it means anything. Kingdom Hearts 3D kind of starts putting more emphasis on the story, on what it's trying, what Tetsuya Nomura really wants from Kingdom Hearts 3, or Kingdom Hearts in general. And so he makes Kingdom Hearts 3D. I can't stand it. Oh my gosh, Kingdom Hearts 3 is F tier, in my opinion. Solely based on what it started doing to the story. And the thing that leads to Kingdom Hearts 3. But before we got Kingdom Hearts 3, we started getting the collections. Which the collections are fine. Kingdom Hearts 1.5 at Kingdom Hearts 1, Rechain of Memories, and the movie version of 358. I think that it's deserving of a yeah, actually I'm gonna put this here and this here. We're gonna put Kingdom Hearts 1.5 in B tier. Kingdom Hearts 2.5 had Kingdom Hearts 2 on it. I also had Birth by Sleep, right? What else could it have? Yeah, it had Birth by Sleep on it. And what else did it have on it? There was like a movie version. Oh, it was the movie version of Coded. Yeah. Gross. Just the fact that it had Kingdom Hearts 2 and Birth by Sleep on it is what really puts it in the B tier. 2.8 had 3D in it. And it also had the, I think it's Fragmentary Passage, which was the game that that's meant to show you what Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be all about. You play as Aqua in the Realm of Darkness. Which was fine. I enjoyed it. You can customize her appearance a little bit, but it was so little that it didn't really matter. And it also had the movie version, I think, of Union Cross. Real quick, is Union Cross Dark Road the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross Dark Road? Oh. Cool. Couldn't care less. That's what I thought it was. It had the movie version of I think it was called Kingdom Hearts Chi or something. I don't know what it was called. It was kind of setting up what was going to happen after the Dark Seeker saga. That one, it's Kingdom Hearts 3D on it, which was the first time I ever got to play it. I'm going to put that in C tier, or C tier, please. Now, okay. Which all leads us to the fateful Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3, for me, was something that was going to be special. Right? Kingdom Hearts 1, beautiful. Kingdom Hearts 2, near perfection. 358, pretty good, pretty good. Birth by Sleep, also very good. We got the collections, the things that we were going off of for a while. Chain of Memories are fine. Coded, 3D, the mobile games, whatever, right? It all leads to this. Sora, Donald, and Goofy going through some Disney worlds, sealing up keyholes, and fighting against Organization 13 for one last time, and defeating Master Xehanort. That is what Kingdom Hearts 3 was setting up. The graphics looked beautiful, gameplay looked solid. I was ready. It mashed everything that worked with Kingdom Hearts together. I don't like it. I bought it day one. I was going a couple of days before to my local store on the off chance that they're like, oh, we're gonna just put this game out, not realizing what game they're putting out and how big it was gonna be. Ugh. Give me a second. Ugh. Not really, but they did release it on time. I bought it day one. I took it home. And I played Kingdom Hearts 3 for 3 days straight. I finished school at the time. I had nothing really going on. Work was practically dead. I think I had just quit my job or something. I don't remember what it was. I had a really crappy job at the time. And I was just like, okay, cool. I played Kingdom Hearts 3 3 days straight. I beat it in those 3 days. I don't know if that ruined my experience with it. Because maybe with the other games, I soaked it in. I looked around. I used my imagination and be like, oh, I love these characters. Let me talk with these characters. But I didn't with Kingdom Hearts 3, and I just didn't care about it. I kind of like the gummy ship segments in it, as opposed to Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Kingdom Hearts 1 was just kind of like, get from point A to point B and survive. Kingdom Hearts 2 is like, get to point A to point B while getting all these really dynamic camera angles. Kingdom Hearts 3 is like, you have like an open world like segment here of trying to get to different worlds. I thought that was really cool. Maybe it was because of the Disney worlds they chose. They had Pixar World as well. They had Toy Story in this world, in this one. They had Big Hero 6. They had Frozen. They had Tangled. Monsters Inc. I think there was another one. I don't remember what it was. Pirates of the Caribbean. I think that was it. I really didn't care for the selection of worlds they had. Ugh. And of course the story sucked. I'll say it. It was terrible. Master Xehanort was kind of a disappointment. I think his final boss battle was kind of cool. But what was it? The way it ended, I thought it was really dumb. Where freaking Master Ericus, I think his name is, freaking appears as a Force ghost, basically. And has a chit-chat with Xehanort, and Xehanort's like, yeah, you know what? Maybe I was wrong. And then Xehanort becomes like a good guy. Ericus and him turn into like younger versions of themselves in like Force Ghost style. And they smile at everybody, and they're like, wow, truly magical. And then they ascend into heaven or whatever. And I was just like, what? Kyrie was missing still, or whatever. Sora's like, I'm gonna go find her. And then it's like, does a jump cut, everyone's all happy on Destiny Islands, and you see Kyrie's back, but Sora lost his life in the process or something like that. And it's just like, what happened? You know that's going to be a Kingdom Hearts game that's going to come up soon. Melody of Memory takes place right afterwards. I don't know if it does anything. I've heard no one talk about that game. Oh, Kingdom Hearts 3. D tier. Not nearly as bad as Coded and 3D, but it belongs in the same rank as Chain of Memories and Melody of Memory. Ugh, what a massive disappointment it was. But yeah, just like I intend to play the Final Fantasy games, I intend to play Kingdom Hearts. Sorry, excuse me. It's all coming out soon on Steam. We are going to play every single one of them. Sorry. Oh, jeez Louise. I'll tell you what. I got one more quiz to do, but I'm going to go get some more tissues real quick. I will be right back, and when we get back, we'll do our final quiz, and then we'll just kind of wrap up stream there, huh? I will be right back. Okay, we are back. All right, here we are. Our last quiz for the night is a anime by picture quiz. We've got we got 15 minutes, 60 different anime. We gotta name every single one of them. I think I've done a quiz like this before in the past. I never uploaded the video, but I want to do it again. I want to try it. It's gonna be pretty fun. Got 15 minutes for it. All right, I say let's get to it. All right, so anyways, this one is easy. It's Dragon Ball. Yep, that one's also easy. That's very much One Piece. Kidding me? Naruto. That's Madoka Magica. Wait, do you want the full name? Uella Maho Shoujo? What is it? Maho Shoujo? Frick, what's it called? Is that not what it's called? Am I crazy? Is it not? Wait. Hold up. Is it not Madoka? Frick. Magica? Oh, okay. There we go. Just because I spelled the Magica wrong. That's like Rurouni Genshin. That's what's it called? Let me get this out of the way. That is Samurai. Shampoo? What is it? Fudge! What's it called? I keep wanting to say shampoo. It's not. Shampoo. That's what it's called. Frick. Shampoo. I said it right. I just spelled it wrong. Oh, brother. Hunter. Full Metal Alchemist. Oh, that's not Fist of the North Star. Fist of the North Star? No, it's not. What is that? It's not Kingdom. No, what is this? Next. We'll come back to it. Death Note. Heck yeah. Oh. Fudge. Isn't that Dot Hack? That's not Dot Hack. What is that? Is that D. Gray Man? Yeah. Inuyasha? Ah, my brother. Oran High School Host Club. Yeah, I love that one. Oh, yeah. Yu Yu Hakusho. Attack on Titan. Easy peasy. Oh, what was that one? Afro Samurai. Yeah. Freaking. Oh, I mean, what's it called? I know what it is. Weeb. I am a weeb. What's it called? Freaking. It's not. I keep wanting to say Hunter x Hunter. It's not Hunter x Hunter. It's freaking. Death the Kid. I know him. Soul Eater. It's freaking Nimrod. Soul Eater. Heck yeah. Oh, freaking Toradora, mate. Oh, it's a Gundam. Gundam. Specifically called Mobile Suit Wing. Sword Art Online. That's fruit baskets. Fruit basket. Oh, is it fruits basket? Basket. Thank you. There's an S in there. Gotta remember that. My brother. Oh, gotta remember the first part. Vampire Hunter D. Yeah. Frick. What's his name? Frick. Lupin the Third. Oh, frick. What was this one? Oh. I watched the ending recently. I don't even remember what it's called. Fudge. Fudge. Are you kidding me with that? Yu-Gi-Oh? Alright. Oh. Dang. What are you? Frick. What are you called? What are you called? I know you! I know you. Ah, you look incredibly familiar. I don't know, like 90% of these. They're pretty good. A lot of these are really good. Oh, dude, bro. Bo. Let's go to Geass. Full Metal Panic. Wait, Full Metal. Yeah. Full Metal Panic. Heck yeah. Oh, that's Cowboy Bebop. Is it Bebop? Yeah. Okay. Oh, is it Samurai 7? Yeah. Oh, fighting evil by moonlight. Oh, it's Beyblade. There we go. That's Fist of the North Star. Yeah. Speed Racer. And what's his name? Harlock? Yeah. Oh, Zatchbell. Classic. Heck yeah, was it Gurren Lagann? Oh, frick, how do you spell Gurren Lagann? What? This, okay. Brother. Free. What the heck is this? I'm gonna know what this is afterwards. I'm like, what the heck is that? Oh, that's a freaking ship. Oh, what's it called? Oh, fudge. Oh, fudge. Dang it, I know what it is. Oh, this Trigun. Who the heck are you? I'm never gonna get that one. I don't know what that is. Oh, frick, what are you? I know you. Oh, my brother, Berserk. Evangelion. Neon Genesis Evangelion. Is that Uroko? Uroko's basket? No. What are you? I don't know what you are. I don't watch sports anime. What are you? I don't remember your name. Is that Tetsujin? Is that Tetsujin? That's not Tetsujin. Ah, I don't remember who you are. Giganto? What are you? I know what this is. Come on. I don't remember. What are you? I don't remember what you call it. Gigantor! That's your name! Freaking... I had to cheat in order to do it, but... Gigantor! Pokemon. Oh, that's Helsing. That's Angel Beat. Is it Angel's Beat, or... Is it Angel Beats? No, it's Angel Beats. Okay. That's Ghost in the Shell. Standalone complex. I don't know what this one is. Oh, Digimon. Yeah, I got the Beats part at the very end. Bleach. That's a Shinchan. How dare you not remember that? I'm sorry, I put the S in the wrong spot. Is it Angel's Beat or is it Angel Beats? This is Astro Boy. That's not Prince of Tennis, is it? It is Prince of Tennis, okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I forget your name. Frick. Oh, frick! That's Akira Toriyama's work. What's her name? It's named after her. All right, help me out here. What is this? What is this? What is this? It's a rice ball, samurai guy. What are you? Ninja Scroll? Oh, that's the one that Kirk was talking about. I was never gonna get that. Yeah. Golly gosh, what is this one? That kid looks so familiar. I get so upset about this one. What is this one? What is this one? I know this one. What is this one? I watched a little bit of it. I watched it. What are you? Reborn! I keep wanting to say redo. It's not. It's reborn. Ugh. Hold on a second. I gotta blow my... Duh. Okay. I don't know this one at all. Oh, this is like... It's like a starship thing, ain't it? What is this called? Oh, this is Macross. Fudge. Yeah, I forgot about Macross. I have no earthly clue what that is. This one's named after her, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I don't even remember. I've never seen this show, but I hear so many great things about it. What is this called? Galaxy Express, that's what it was. If I spelled galaxy right. Yeah. Now, this one. Freaking basketball. What was the basketball animes? Who are you? That's not right. There's no way. Gotcha Man? That's what it was. It was Gotcha Man. Yeah. Science Ninja Team. Now you. Oh, what are you? Oh, what are you? Let's go ahead and give up. There's no way. I don't remember. Dr. Slump. That's what it was. Alright, so I got all these right. What were the ones I got wrong? Oh, it's Eureka 7. That's what it was. Dang it. That's Outlaw Star. Oh, gosh dang it. I'm such a fraud. Dang it. Frickin' butts, dude. What were you? Yo, a Mushi pedal? The heck is that? Has anyone heard that before? It's a Japanese manga series written. It began as okay. What is it? Oh my gosh, there's 90 volumes to this? It's still ongoing? Sakamichi Onoda is an otaku. Hey! Who has just entered high school. Oh. In middle school, Onoda did not have any friends with whom he could talk about his interests and hopes to change that by joining his new school's anime club. However, he is crushed when he discovers the anime club has been disbanded due to lack of interest, and in order to reestablish the club, 4 new members must join. So it's about a bunch of nerds. I was right. It was Kuroko's best. It's Kuroko basketball. I didn't add the word ball to it. Gosh dang it. Oh, let's say, like, what other anime is there? That's a... Oh, that's Bakano. I've never seen Bakano. And then Dr. Slump. Dang. That was a good one. That was a good one. What's this? There's more down here? Anime by a single character? Ooh. This one's shorter. It's 6 minutes. And there's 25 characters. Do I have to guess the anime, or do I have to guess the... This is anime by a single character, so that's Kakashi, right? So that would be Naruto. Yeah. Cool. Eren Yeager. That's Attack on Titan. Oh, there's Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. We already did this. It's Soul Eater. It's Black Star. There's Ichigo from Bleach. Luffy from One Piece. Monkey D. Luffy. L. Death Note. There's Lelouch. He leads a rebellion. There's Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop. Goku! Okay. It's Dragon Ball. Z? You want me to add Z, huh? Oh, this was like the Eureka 7, right? Eureka 7, right? Is that not? I spelled Eureka wrong. There we go. Digimon! This Greymon. Who's this guy? I almost spelled Pokeball. That's Elfin Lead. Trigun. That's Inuyasha. There's a lot of the same ones I just did. Full Metal Panic. There's Fairy Tail. Sailor Moon. In the name of love, I will punish you. Yu Hakusho. Hunter. Oops. Hunter. The Skull. Oh, that's not fully coolly, is it? It is fully coolly. Okay. Oh, there's Oron. Oh, you don't even need me to tell the whole story. Ryoko? How do you spell that? How do you spell it? Ryoko? Is it not? Oh, I know what this show is. It's one of my favorite shows for a longest time. It's Okami-san. That's what it is. Oh, is it spelled Okami-san? Yeah. Is that also Angel Beats? Hold on. It's not. What is this? What is this? It's the last one. I have 3 minutes for this. Who are you? Who is this? It's not Fruits Basket, is it? No, it's not Fruits Basket. No. Fudge. Who is this? It's like a super popular character too. I don't remember who it is. Who dis? It's the last one. I could use a cheat for this. Kaze no Stigma? Would I ever have gotten this? What? Kaze no Stigma? I was never gonna get that. Three-word anime name each. Oh, anime titles, real or fake? Oh, I want to do this one so bad. Can you choose whether these anime titles are real or fake? Play quiz. Yuri on Ice, that's real. Sergeant Frog, that's real. Runaway, Teacher is a Ghost, that is fake. Watch, I gotta blow my nose. Okay. Chikako, the child of many wisdoms. That is fake. Log Horizon, that is in fact real. Monkey Dojo Adventure, that's gotta be fake. Assassination Classroom, that's real. The Last Potato, that's gotta be fake, right? Oh wait, did I press? Oh, I may have pressed the wrong one. That one's real, ain't it? Yeah. Mobile Suit Gundam Unicorn, that's real. Death Billiards. Oh, I got that one wrong. That's real. Magic Clam, that's fake. Turn left, turn right, go on. That's gotta be real. That's fake. Problem children are coming from another world, aren't they? That's gotta be fake. That's real. What? Fairy Sisters Hack and Slash. That's gotta be fake. Yeah. Ayate, the Combat Butler. That sounds super real. Gunbuster 2. That's gotta be. That's real? What? There's an anime out there called Gunbuster 2? 5 centimeters per second? That sounds real. Yeah, that's super real. Livestock Complacency? Fake. Saekano. How to raise a boring girlfriend flat. If this is real, I want to watch it. That's real! I want to watch that! We're gonna look that up right after this. Behind the Silent Window. That's fake? Oh, Behind the Silent Window sounds like a beautiful movie title. Badoom! That's real. Kiss Him, Not Me. That's also real. The Scarlet Dancer. Fake? Okay. Blade Dance of Element Tailors? That's real? Oh, dang. Classroom Restaurant of Doom. That's fake. I can't understand what my husband is saying. That's real. Black River, Orange Sun. Fake? Yeah. Kiss Demon, Kill Demon. That's fake. Okay. I got 70%. I got a lot of them right. Ugh, dang it. Hold on. Okay. Holy shoot. How to raise a boring girlfriend. Let's look at this real quick. It's a harem romantic comedy. Whoa. I want to watch this. That's awesome. What's Death Billiards? Oh, shoot, it's this one. It's Death Parade. What? What? It's Death Parade, not Death Billiards. Come on, come on. The series spawned from a short film, Death Billiards. Come on. I would have known it if they said Death Parade. Problem Children. What's that? Oh, what the fudge? It's an action isekai fantasy comedy. Oh my gosh. Lucy Christian voices a character in there. That's cool. What else is there? Gunbuster 2. That was the other one that kind of threw me off. Oh. Diebuster. Yeah, I was never going to get the fact that it was called Gunbuster 2. This one just sounds ridiculous. Blade Dance of Elementalers. Weird. Huh. Okay. Well, we did good. We did real good. I already know the 9 Titans are. Anime without anime. Oh. Oh. Alright, I already got half of these just by looking at them. We'll do this one just to prove my ego, and then we'll wrap it up. All right. It's a Death Note. That's Attack on Titan. It's Full Metal Alchemist. Naruto. Dragon Ball Z. Fairy Tail. One Piece. Bleach. Code Geass. Pokemon. It's case closed. Sailor Moon. That's Sword Art Online. That's One Punch Man. The 7 Deadly Sins. And then last but not least, Blue Exorcist. Yep. It's easy. That one was super easy. Very cool. All right. I think that's a good place as any to end it. Cool. I like that. I like that a lot. That was a lot of fun. All right. Nice. Very nice. Ugh, man. I am out of tissues again. But we had some fun. We did some quizzes. We did some fun stuff. I liked what we did today. It is also pretty late. And I promised I'm streaming in the morning, so I think now's as good a time to wrap up as any. Let me see. What am I streaming tomorrow? 9:30. I am doing The Manga Works. It's a small little indie game about making manga. I've had this game for a little while. I've refused to play it because I wanted to play it on stream so bad. And now I'll get a chance to. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be silly. We'll make some silly manga or something. I don't know what we can do, but we'll do something. We'll see how the game plays first before we go crazy. But alrighty. I appreciate everyone stopping by. And hopefully we can do some more of this stuff in the future. I really enjoyed it. But thanks again, everyone, and hopefully you'll join me in the morning if you're able to. But alrighty. Everyone have a good night, and I'll talk to you all again real soon.